Hi guys and welcome back to Tommy StarCraft. This is your host Tommy with another StarCraft Remastered replay for you guys. Once again we have a great engagement in between two pro players from the South Korean scene. So let me just start by introducing the players to you guys. We have spawning here in the middle right part of the map. It is Mae Saegi aka Effort, a very strong player here. And his opponent is going to be none other than spawning here in the lower left in the blue. It is Eyewater White aka Shuttle. So Shuttle also very strong player here, both of them very good, also doing very well in the latest ASL. This replay however is taken from the year around 2015 I believe. Still a very strong engagement here on the new map, actually out of the ordinary map called Longinus 2 actually, as we see already Shuttle here building a pylon into this position, so he might already consider doing a fast expansion here, as the Overlord of Effort also moving out already to explore the map, as I believe it is a 4 or 3, actually it should be a 3 spawning location map here. Shuttle at the same time also exploring the map, so both players really wish to know where exactly their enemies are hiding. And yeah, we once again have a beautiful Protoss versus Zerg here, like we've seen in many previous replays around on this channel. So we might expect of course the Protoss to go for some shuttle drop plays with Reavers with Psionic Storm, in case the Zerg is going for some Hydralisk. Also some I believe some Zealots with Dragoons would of course be an option for Shuttle here. For the Zerg it could be of course a possibility to harass the opponent with some Mutalisk, to go perhaps for a Zergling and Hydralisk bust. Later on some Defilers are of course a possibility with Lurkers, and even Ultralisk if the game is going very late, as we already see the probe here from Shuttle coming in, seeing his hatchery only. And let's just have a look what exactly he's building. This looks like a forge, so he might of course wall in here just to secure his expansion, as the drone from Effort once makes it into this position. So sees exactly what Shuttle is doing. So the drone is dropping very low, a little bit trapped drone here, so he needs to be careful about that, as he wishes to just regenerate those hit points here. Effort also expanding here into this position, but let's have a look if this drone makes it out. No, Shuttle with a good micro here, just trapping the drone. So first small victory here for Shuttle, killing that exploring drone, at the same time saving here his drone and building very likely a gateway here just to wall in this position, perhaps with 2 Zealots later on. So yeah, and look at that, a very greedy gameplay here by Effort, actually going for his second expansion now. In his main the spawning pool is up, gas is also being added just to upgrade those Zergling speed, as the probe from Shuttle here still tries to be very annoying here, but at the same time it gives vision here for Shuttle just to see exactly when Effort is upgrading here his hatchery into tier 2. Not that many drones here for Effort, only 13 compared to the 19 already here for Shuttle, but you guys know that the Zerg does lose a drone whenever a building is being made, so it's pretty fine, as the first Zerglings are also out on the map. So very nice opening up here by Shuttle. This should be a cybernetic score, of course, if he wishes to go for some Dragoons later on. And yeah, also nice cannon here being placed just to secure the position, and perhaps a Zealot or 2 will be added into this position. Build this probe with much value here for Shuttle, just to see exactly when Effort is upgrading the tier 2. He sees it now, so he knows the timing very exactly. He knows when to expect perhaps some Lurkers, some Hydralisk or some Mutalisk, as he's still roaming around here. More and more drones are being pumped up here by Effort, as he already reaches 20 drones here. Let's have a look at his second expansion, also droning up here into this position, as the first Zealot is also out here on the map. The Overlord also is nicely being placed here into this position just to spot any army move out here by the Protoss. The same can be said about this Overlord here, as the probe finally gets chased away here, and slowly but steadily Effort is closing in at his tier 2. And look at that, he's actually going for Hydralisk then, feeling very confident now, given the fact that the probe has made it out of the main, so there should be an observer perhaps added here by Shuttle, but he's actually going for a Stargate, and as you guys know, a Stargate really good with those Corsairs against those Overlords early on, as you can supply block the Zerg here. So yeah, 31 workers all of a sudden for Shuttle, looking very good. The wall-in looks also very strong here. More map awareness now here for Effort, as we see his Overlords moving all over the map. But this will of course change if the Corsairs get a good connection here for him. First Corsair is already out on the map, but at the same time you guys know the Corsair, given the fact that it's very fast, it can also be used for exploring purposes. I don't see any anti-air here for Effort, as the only thing is some Hydralisks make it out, so Hydralisks are pretty good against the Corsairs, but you need to add many Hydralisks here. So yeah, let's have a look what exactly the follow-up is going to be. Shuttle using his Corsair, like I told you, just to explore exactly what the Zerg is doing here. So Effort adding more and more Hydralisks here, even a macro hatch here into this position. His Zerglings are also out on the map. Let's have a look if he's going to kill this Corsair. Perhaps he's even adding once again another hatchery and also evolution chamber here for his upgrades. So pretty good stuff here. Shuttle is still searching for those Overlords. I think he finally might get a connection with this one. No. And at the same time, more and more Zealots are being added here, so no Dragoons yet. Weapon 1's upgrade is also going up at the 6-minute mark. Please excuse me. So yeah, let's have a look what exactly the next step is going to be, as I think that Effort is going to go for more and more Hydralisk here, so we might see a bust really soon. So this is of course the reaction from Shuttle. He's going for a cannon here, and more Zealots here without speed legs, but the speed of the legs will be of course upgraded here pretty soon from the Citadel. If it hasn't been done already, look at that, yes it has been done, so nice timing here for Shuttle. And Shuttle is going to be a little bit aggressive here. There's not that many Sunkens, there's just Zerglings with Hydralisk. So here we go, first engagement here, but Effort is pushing this map. He needs to get a good surround, however, onto these Zealots. Zealots very fast with that speed lags, and some Zerglings have fallen already, but in the end he was just poking a little bit at his enemy, as more and more Hydros are being added now here for Effort. So more and more Corsairs are coming in just to check where exactly those Overlords are hiding, and they're hiding into this position, but the Hydros are already there to defend this their Overlords. At the same time they're going straight here for that hatchery, straight for those drones, but in the end one Zealot already has fallen, as Shuttle once again has to retreat here, as this attack is being pushed back here by Effort. Really nice. Let's have a look a little bit at the upgrades. Still 0-0. One weapon should be of course done here for the Protoss. More and more Zealots are actually being added, and even some Psionic Storm. So of course if your enemy as a Zerg goes for Hydralisk, you very likely will go for Psionic Storm or even for Reavers. And let's have a look a little bit at the main from Shuttle here. He just added some gateways here, so only gateway gameplay here with one Stargate. So the pretty standard stuff here by him. Still however at the 2 base mark here, as Effort perhaps is going to try for a bust here, but now Dragoons are joining the army, and like I told you, these guys here, the Psionic Storm, are very strong against those Hydros, as it is really very hard to out micro a Psionic Storm, especially if 2 are being casted as ones. So you can't possibly just micro all of those Hydros out of that Psionic Storm. Now it's still a chasing game here. Those Zealots are being chased away back and forward, so they will all, but they didn't really do that much damage here. Let's have a look at this building, a hatchery. Once again a hatchery is being added here. So yeah, really good stuff here by both players, as finally more and more Zealots are joining in the fight. So this position here is a little bit exposed, but more and more Hydros are being brought just to defend it. The same can be said here. So many Hydralisks against those Zealots. Some Hydros have fallen, of course, 4 of them, but at the same time also many Zealots have fallen here. So Effort doing a good job here in defending his bases, and at the same time he's expanding into this position here. Now this could also be a bust. The Zealots here are very much hurt here for Shuttle, but in comes the Psionic Storm, and look at once again that splash damage. Really good stuff here by Shuttle, showing us once again the importance of Psionic Storm here. Dragoons are also being added, weapons 2 upgrades should be finished really soon. So nice job here by Shuttle with those upgrades, as we have the first Mutalist now joining in the fight. So yeah, let's have a look. Is he going to try to go for the main? There's just one cannon here, but Mutalisk really bad against that Psionic Storm and that those Dragoons already taking so much damage. At one point he was anticipating that the Mutalisk would move forward, so he had to Psionic Storm his own units. Some High Templars have fallen here, of course, as the Mutalisk were just doing that, exactly targeting those High Templars. Still Shuttle with a very strong army here, already at 140 supply. Drone-wise, both players are at the same account. So yeah, effort retreating here a little bit. No lurkers yet being added here by him. There should be an observatory really soon here for Shuttle. There it is. Just in case your opponent is going for lurkers, this is his observer here, just backing up here his army. At the same time, once again, the Mutalisk are going to perhaps try to get some connection on those High Templars. Look at that, he's going straight for that High Templar. Really nicely done, but he needs to micro those Mutalisk really well, as they take so much damage here. I believe he took one High Templar out. So yeah, let's have a look. Shuttle perhaps is going to decide to move out here. Those Mutalisks are very much hurt. There's just 6 of them being left, but they will get once again a connection on those High Templars. At the same time, now they're being chased away, and yeah, it's just 5 of them now, 4 of them being left. So Shuttle doing a really good job here against those Mutalisks. Did lose some of those High Templars, but still he has such a strong army here. Look at that, consistent of Zealots and Dragoons here, as we have passed the 10-minute mark here. Effort still staying on those Hydras. Hydras 0 to 1 upgraded here for him, as he's pumping more and more Hydras out. And perhaps he's preparing a drop here, so let's just have a look what exactly his option is going to be. Still at tier 2 here. Shuttle slowly but steadily is moving out just to protect his expansion perhaps into this position. So with a 2-base strategy here, Shuttle doing a really good job, and just protects here his High Templars, just to get that valuable energy here for them, just to cast those Psionic Storms. So many Hydras here, and look at that, some overloads are being added, so we might see some drops here by effort. The middle of the map is pretty much consistent here from Shuttle, so Shuttle slowly but steadily is moving out. There's no sunkens here yet for effort, but effort is perhaps going to try a pincer maneuver. Perhaps he's going to try to surround here the army from Shuttle. Shuttle slowly but steadily is moving here forward. He feels very confident. At the same time, effort is going straight for his expansion here, so Shuttle has to retreat. The expansion, sadly for him, will fall, has been cancelled. At the same time, Shuttle staying here in the middle of the map, and perhaps is going to try to attack here the enemy. Let's have a look what exactly his decision is going to be. More and more Hydras here in the back, but yeah, Shuttle just decides to stay in the middle. Let's have a look at those High Templars. So much energy onto them. 5 High Templars, and here we go. It looks like Shuttle is going straight forward. Zealots are in the front. They will be the first casualty here. Some Psionic Storm will be casted really soon. A nice micro here by effort, and yeah, more and more Zealots are being added here. More and more reinforcements are coming in for effort, but this looks very strong here for Shuttle. Shuttle once again with those Dragoons, very tanky. Once again, a High Psionic Storm here for him, and perhaps another Psionic Storm here is being added, and once again he's just doing so much splash damage here against effort. So really good job here by him. Effort tries to surround him, but it looks like for Shuttle, indeed, yes, he still has the overhand here, as more and more casualties are being made here for effort, and effort in some serious trouble here, as his first expansion is about to fall here. First hatchery is already down. There's still some Zealots in the game. Those High Templars have been morphed into an Archon, so Archon with some even more splash damage here against his opponent. Let's have a look. Is effort somehow going to remake his units here? He has dropped at 80 supply versus the 150 here for Shuttle. Effort with those lurkers here, already being Psionic Stormed here by Shuttle, and wow, look at that, all of that splash damage. I had no idea you can Psionic Storm those eggs, and so much splash damage is being done here by him. Really good job here by Shuttle with a nice timing push here at the almost 50-minute mark. He did lose his third expansion here, but 2 bases were enough for him. And yeah, he just won the game mainly, of course, to his great army composure, but also with those high Templar Swift Psionic Storm, really a must if you are a Protoss against a Zerg. Let's have a look at those statistics a little bit. Once again, I'm going to just click left and right if you guys are interested. Look at that, even Hero was observing, and Zero, aka Queen, Last was also here. Project, I don't know who he is, so let me just click onto this. I'll hop over this one and this. Yeah, let me just go back if you guys are interested into those statistics. Some of you guys, I'm sure, that are pretty much interested into that. So yeah, once a great engagement here in between two pro players. I hope you guys enjoy this replay. I will be seeing you, of course, in the next replay. This is Tommy signing out.